homework at 8:30 in the morning.
What's it matter as long as it gets done?
Yeah, and we all know why, don't we? Because you're out till all hours with you-know-who.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, because me and Lan have finished.
You have?
Packed her in last night.
I see.
I haven't got enough time for a girlfriend. I've got too much schoolwork.
Well, I think that's very sensible of you, Nick.
I thought you'd be pleased.
I'm sorry I went on at you. It's only because I worry about you.
It's the hand for you, Nick.
Oh, she'll come to beg me to take her back.
You
I was
little...
only trying to make you feel better. Oh, yeah.
I'd like a word with you if you don't mind.
Oh, don't make a scene.
No,
please.
don't worry. I'm not going to waste my time trying to keep you two apart. I'd just like to warn you, Leanne.
Warn me about?
Slander.
What you on about?
That's what they call it when you go around saying people have done things that they haven't.
She's talking about the mallets buying that baby.
Supposedly buying the baby.
You've told her?
I don't know who put the idea into your head.
Well, Zoe did. Who do you think?
But if you're making it up...
I'm not.
She's not, Mum.
I said if you're making it up. And word gets back to Gary and Judy, you're going to find yourself in hot water.
Yeah? And if I'm not?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on, we'll be late. I'll see you later.
Morning.
Morning. See what it is? People have got out of the habit of shopping here. Hey, are you listening?
Yeah.
Morning, Sid.
Morning.
And who can blame them? With old Mother Hubbard running the shop.
She did best she could.
But with my head for business,
Head for business? Diddling old ladies more like.
and your enthusiasm, will turn this place into a little gold mine. I say a gold mine.
I think Maxine's coming round to the idea of marrying me.
Eh?
Well, why else would she move in with me? Is a trial run?
Maybe. But if you were thinking of investing in a diamond cluster, I'd hang fire. Now get that van unloaded and get that shop stocked, and then brace yourself for the rush.
Are you not going to help me unload?
Someone has got to do the marketing.
Marketing?
And remember what I said about them vegetables? A fine spray of water every couple of hours.
They'll not grow any bigger.
It's what they do in American supermarkets. Keeps them fresh looking. You've missed a bit.
She's a cheeky cow, you're.
Just ignore her, I do.
What did you have to tell her about anyway?
Forget about it, come on.
Jeepers.
So what we're going to do tonight?
What do you want to do?
Dunno, quite a night for the telly.
Oh, like an old married couple.
We've got to make the most out, haven't we? Only 17-year-olds do you know their own two-bedroom house? Come on.
Slater rang while you were out.
Are you telling me nearly finished?
Yeah, I'll send someone around at 12, have a look.
Say anything about when we're going to get paid?
Yeah, well, if they like the job, then we'll get the check today, won't we?
12 o'clock, you say?
Yeah, asked him to come early. I have to be around at Ken's, breaking up his loft, finishing off there.
Right, well, the best go and stay in that bathroom, darling.
Aye, at best.
Hi, is that Mr. Slater's office? Yeah, it's Steve McDonald. We're expecting someone round at about midday to inspect the Shore Street flats. Now, the thing is, I've just noticed that the handles on the wardrobe are wrong. Now, it's no problem, I've sent out for some more, but I was just wondering whether you could send someone round a bit later. Say about 2 o'clock.
Oh, the estate agent rang while you were in Birmingham.
It's about time too. It's taken forever.
They've had another offer.
How much?
1,000 more than we offered.
You didn't say we'd match it, did you?
No, there's no need. They said they won't accept it, provided we complete by the end of the month.
Sounds to me like they're trying to chivvy us along. They'll do anything to try and get their hands on their commission.
There's nothing to say we can't complete by the end of the month, is there? I mean, all the searches and surveys have been done.
Yep.
You've sorted out the mortgage, haven't you?
Well, I've set the wheels in motion. Should be an offer by the end of the week.
Well, then, shall I ring them, tell them we can do it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait.
It's just one thing that worries me, though.
What?
Well, once we've moved in, what are we going to have to talk about?
Where'd you get this lot? Somebody's compost heap? It stinks.
It's not them. I've just bought them. I don't know what it is.
Just that time.
I'm sorry. 78 pence, please.
Ugh! What's that smell? It's disgusting. Oh.
Thank you. You won't mind leaving the door open, would you?
No.
It must be a dead mouse or something.
Ooh, like a family of dead mouse. Smells like your Uncle Fred's aftershave.
Are you all set for tonight, then?
Yeah, I've still got a few things to do, but I'm going to leave the salon early.
Good, because I'll fetch me stuff over in van when I've shut this place. Then I'll come and help you with yours.
Might take a few trips, though.
You are ready for this, aren't you?
You what? 2-bedroom house rent-free? You sure I am?
You know what I mean. It's a big step moving in together.
Yeah, well, if it don't work, we can soon move out again, can't we?
It will work, won't it, if we work at it?
I hope you don't see this as a commitment.
No, of course not.
I mean, we'll have a laugh and everything, won't we? But, I mean, it's just for convenience, isn't it?
Of course.
Good. Because I don't want to have any misunderstandings.
Me neither.
Right, better go. Mrs. Graham's under dryer. 7-ish, then.
7-ish.
And get rid of this smell.
Yes, what can I do for you?
What I said last night still holds. I think your recruiting methods are deplorable.
Well, I can but apologise, Ken.
That said, I've had a long, hard think, and, well, I might be interested in future work.
Oh, but this is wonderful news. I had hoped that you might reconsider.
Well, quite honestly, Alec, I don't have a lot of choice. I need the money.
Well, I mean, you can see how lucrative this little enterprise can be, and that's only the tip of the iceberg, especially for a man with your pedigree.
My pedigree?
Well, charming, handsome, witty. I'm sure there'll be a huge demand.
Well, I suppose I am in reasonable shape for my age.
Oh, you're too modest, Ken.
And I am capable of holding down a half-intelligent conversation. These women, it is only companionship they're interested in, isn't it?
What are you suggesting?
Well, I'm not going to find myself in a compromising position.
Golden Years is a respectable escort agency. It's not a bordello.
Good. I'd also appreciate it if, keep this between ourselves.
Discretion is a founding principle of the agency.
I mean, it's not that I'm ashamed, but, well, other people might get the wrong idea.
Say no more. Say no more. How are you fixed for tomorrow night?
Yeah, most of the bills are paid by standing order, but if you have to pay any.
No problem.
Apart from that, it's just a case of generally keeping an eye on the place.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the all-night parties are kept to a minimum.
Now, listen, as long as no one trashes the place.
I'm surprised you're not renting it out. That's what I'd do if I was going away for 6 months.
Yeah, I don't want the hassle.
What, even for $2 a month? That's what you get, you know.
Yeah, and what if things don't work out with the job? Could be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I suppose.
Here's me taxi. Now, is there anything else I should tell you?
Well, you can phone me if there is.
Hey, if you get lonely and depressed, think about poor me in Singapore.
Get out, will you?
Sipping cocktails by the pool.
Out!
Thanks again, mate.
Safe journey.
Bye. This is stupid, so it is.
I'll be in a minute, don't worry.
I don't mean Slater. I mean you and I breaking up this partnership is mad.
Well, speak for yourself, I can't wait.
What I mean is, Stephen, we're about to receive a big cheque today, right, for what in my book is a major contract. Now, to me, you see, that way of thinking, we ought to be cracking champagne, you know what I mean?
Oh, I prefer to drink alone.
Stephen, you mightn't like me very much, but we do have a living to earn, you know what I'm saying?
So?
So, we've proved, haven't we? We've proved we can work together like a team.
No, I prove we can do it. All this was my idea.
Well, I don't think that's very fair to you. I mean, after all, it was me who put in most of the hours, wasn't it?
It was my money, my ambition. You and Bill didn't even want to look at the job.
Yes, fine, okay. I thought the job was too big, and I was highly delighted when you proved me wrong, okay? That is no reason to throw everything away, is it?
I'm not throwing anything away, I'm just moving on.
Oh, aye. Sticking to the building trade, but not sticking with me. Is that the crack?
Look, I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet.
No, and even if you did, it would be none of my business.
Look, I don't want to argue with you. I don't even want to be in the same room as you.
No. Anyway, I should have been at Barlow's half an hour ago.
Right, well, you get going and I'll deal with Slater.
Oh, yes, have a quiet word in his ear for your benefit, is that right?
Well, stay then, I don't really care.
So you don't even mind if I disappear, do you?
Look, go and brick up your loft. Brick yourself up in it while you're in it.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon. I saw your advert in the paper this morning, and I'm quite interested in taking out a mortgage. Yeah. Well, I'm in most days. How about this afternoon? Sure. Yeah, my name is Jenkins. Mr. Ian Jenkins.
It's under new management.
See?
So there's special introductory offers on certain lines and a complimentary steak and kidney pie for purchases of £10 or more.
Ken, I'm glad you've come in again.
I hope to see you very soon at my new emporium.
I have details here of your next assignment.
Make me sound like 007.
It's a Miss Elaine Winterburn, and get this, she wants you to accompany her to the dental hygienist's annual do.
You better make sure I floss before I go.
It's black tie. Is that a problem?
No, I can hire one.
Well, if you take my advice, I'd get me own. I mean, you'll be getting a lot of wear out of it in the coming months.
Occasional wear.
You can pick them up cheap, second-hand, you know.
I'll hire one.
You see, we want folk to regard the place as it's part of the community, a place to drop in, stock up.
Pass out.
Pass up.
Stinks to high heaven in that place.
I'll have you know that the produce in that shop is fresh today.
Well, it reeked this morning when I was in there.
There's nothing more off-putting than a shop that smells, is there?
Do you remember that fruit shop in Houthwaite Street? Smell the cats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought Slater was coming.
He had an urgent appointment, asked me to come over.
And what about the bunny?
Don't worry, you'll get your cheque, provided the work meets with my exceptionally high standards.
I've already looked behind all shelves.
Have you emptied the fridges?
Twice. I've even had them off-wall checked behind them.
What about behind the vegetable rack?
Vegetable rack, back room. I've even asked Chris to check his flat. He's got me completely baffled.
And here's me bragging to folk about transforming the place.
What we're going to do, Uncle Fred?
We're going to carry on Luke and Ashley. We have to stop here all night.
But I've searched place from top to bottom.
We'll start again!
I think we found we've done a good job, even though I say so myself.
Paintwork looks a bit patchy.
Well, that'll be the walls are like sponge.
Sure you weren't using trade emulsion to save yourself a few quid?
We used what we were told. I've still got the receipts if you want to see them.
I believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
So how's things?
Things are good. Very good, in fact. These are new, aren't they?
You look fantastic.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
And the dimmers?
Are you doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Doing what?
Nitpicking.
I'm checking the job's being done to spec, that's all.
And wouldn't you just love it if it wasn't?
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, my head looking out for finishing with you.
I seem to recall it was me finished with you.
So you seeing anybody?
Yes?
So there's no chance of you coming out with me this evening and celebrating finishing up here then?
No chance at all.
Come on, at least have one drink.
How's your hairdresser friend?
It's well and truly out of the system, let down. I mean it. It took a while for the penny to drop, but when it did. So is it a serious thing between you and this bloke?
Serious enough?
Come on, one drink. For old time's sake.
There you go.
Cheers. I take it you're renting this place then?
Yeah, the trouble with my job is you could end up anywhere in the world. There's no point in putting down roots.
Until now.
It'd be silly not to. Prices the way they are.
Well, from the information you've given me, I don't foresee any problems.
Great.
Obviously, the amount of the advance is easily within your means. I just need to get your signature, and then we can get this form off to head office for processing. I do need to see your passport, if that's okay, just so that we can check you are who you say you are.
Well, I'm sorry, that's away being renewed.
Must get full pretty quickly, eh? Driving licence would do.
Oh, right, fine. There's somewhere. Nope. There we go.
Terrific. Right then, as I say, I don't foresee any problems, so we should be able to get the written offer to you within the next 48 hours.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Would you like to go upstairs?
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you know what?
What?
I wish this place was really ours.
Yeah. Could always squat on it. I'll give my mum something to get really mad about.
My mum and dad wouldn't give a toss.
It'd be months before they could even get a court order to put us out.
That'll be months before anybody else moves in.
Think so?
Yeah. There isn't even a for sale sign outside, is there?
Come on.
No!
I never want to work in shop anyway. Never mind one that stinks.
Oh, Ken, I've got some good news for you. We need a courier at the airport tomorrow night.
Tomorrow? That's a bit awkward, but anyway, thanks for thinking about me.
Bye.
He was practically begging me for work the other day.
Oh, well, perhaps his look's changed.
I don't know, he'd have said. Hey, perhaps he's got himself a lady friend.
well, I should think Ken's the sort of man who has a different woman every night of the week.
All I'm saying is, if she is making it up, she's a very good liar.
Yeah, well, she's had plenty of practice, hasn't she?
But, well, by the look of her face when you were having a go at her, well, she had me believing her.
I think that says more about you than her.
So why do you think she made it up then?
I don't know. Malice?
Well, she'd have been spreading it round, not just telling our Nick.
Maybe she is.
Well, she didn't seem very pleased when he told you.
Are you telling me you believe Gary and Judy Manor would buy a baby off a young girl?
All I'm saying is, it's a very funny story to make up, don't you think?
Leanne Battersby's a very funny girl.
So, you see, the thing is, Fiona was the first biggie, relationship-wise, and, well, this is going to sound daft, but...
Go on.
So when things started going really bad for me, I look back on my time with her as I thought splitting up with her was when it all went wrong. And when I did me stretch in strange ways, it was thinking about her that got me through it. And then when it came out, I saw that she'd moved on.
Which you couldn't accept.
Well, it became like an obsession. It really screwed me up. And worst of all, it ruined things for me and you. But not anymore. It's well and truly out my system now.
You sure about that?
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let me buy you another drink.
Better make it the last one. I'm driving.
Of course.
But I could always stop the car and we could go on somewhere.
Well, what about your boyfriend?
Oh, him. He doesn't exist. I just said that to wind you up. I'll make it a low alcohol lager.
When'd you start seeing her again, then?
Slater sent her round to sign off Shore Street.
Oh, I see. So you decided
We're
to
just having a drink, yeah.
Right. Well, go on, then. They pay you up?
Of course he did.
Well, let's see the colour of the cheque, then. Come on.
Well, I've put it in the bank, can I?
Hey?
Don't worry, you'll get your share.
Right.
Alec, pint of lager and a low alcohol lager.
You get me one as well.
What do you think you're playing at, pair of you?
Oh, we haven't done any harm.
That's not the point.
Your uncle left the door off the latch.
Oh, so you thought you'd come and make yourselves at home then, did you? Ha! Cheek of it.
When was this? About a week ago. And you've been coming and going ever since? Yeah.
Oh, I brought some gin in with you, did you? Hey, did you? No.
No, I thought not.
Oh, look, if we'd known anyone was moving in.
Are you going to call the police, Ashley?
Oh, come on, we're only mucking about.
What, breaking and entering? Stealing?
Oh, we'll buy you another lousy bottle of gin.
Please, mate, we only wanted somewhere to go. We never meant any harm. Go on, then. Scarp your pair of monkeys.
Are you going to let them off?
They haven't done any harm. They're only kids.
Well, at least make them tidy up this place. It's a right mess.
Oh, keep your bra on, will you?
Come on, Leanne, it won't take us long.
Yeah, think yourselves lucky and all. If it was left to me, I'd bring charges.
We'll be eating in 20 minutes.
Great.
And I promise not to bring up a certain subject.
Well, I've got some news for you on that score. The mortgage has been agreed. I spoke to the bank this morning.
Oh, that's fantastic news! Oh.
Oh, and I've changed solicitors.
Oh?
Well, I've got a mate in the trade who says he can do us a good deal. So it's probably best if you leave all the arrangements to me from now on. You don't mind, do you?
No, be my guest.
You don't think I'm being chauvinistic?
No. Besides, I like it when you're all masterly.
I suppose, if I'm honest, quite old-fashioned, really.
Well, I suppose if I'm honest, so am I.
Well, it's not that I want you to leave your job and look after me or anything.
Oh, pity.
But I do want to take care of you, protect you.
I know you do. And it makes me feel wonderful.
I also think that there are some traditions that should be upheld where men and women are concerned.
Oh, do you know?
Well, yeah. One in particular.
And what's that?
Something I've been thinking of doing for a while. Only you beat me to it.
What?
Will you marry me? I told you I'd surprise you one day.